to the activities vlog on the Carnival Radiance cruise, the Long Beach cruise from Monday through Friday. I use a mobility scooter, so I'll also include accessibility reviews.
What? Thing 1 and thing 2 in the house? Okay. It's Embarkation Day on the Radiance. Does this party have a name? Sailaway party. I didn't know if it had like a specific name.
It's a sailaway party.
Sailaway party?
That's what they have on their shirt.
Oh, it's on their shirt, so it's official. This is the sailaway party.
Here's a quiet look at the port. The Queen Mary is there, which is an interesting tourist attraction, as well as a place that you could stay the night before departing. This is the main lobby, and one of my favorite parts about cruises is that there's always music throughout. So this is more of like an acoustic vibe most of the time, but not always. Here's a look at the pool. This is the main pool. I found getting in and out to be accessible with powered doors, which was great. We'll take a look at the slides, which none of us went on, but I'll show it from a few different angles. I always love seeing cruise ships lit up at night. It's always like neon and colorful. There's a small elevator that pretty much fits like 1 or 2 people that goes to the upper levels of like the track and the mini golf area, so I'll show that now. So the mini golf is at the top. If you want to see us play and see who wins, I save that towards the end. So we're pulling up to the obstacle course here. None of us did this because you needed like sneakers to go on it, or closed shoes at least, and no one had that, and I definitely would not have been able to do this. It's definitely not accessible, but I'm going to show this from a few different angles so you can see kind of what people do. Now I'll show the app because this helps you decide what you want to do. So there's a few different components to it. There's no messaging within the app that's free. You have to pay for that. The attire tab was helpful to know what the theme was of the day. Okay, so it's elegant night and we're all dressed up and we're on our balcony. Okay, well, I'm only elegant for 5 minutes and then I'll crash into something and then my hair will be all a mess. So we have to get photo proof. So it's night 2, elegant night. And we're elegant. Yay. Having the ship maps right on the app was helpful, and I did think this interface was helpful because I actually did not follow the signs too well navigating throughout the ship, even though it's really not even a big ship. It's also helpful to see the plans of the day. Like this day we were at Catalina, but there's still stuff going on at the ship. You can look at the top there, and then you can also scroll down to see every hour there's something going on, even in half-hour increments. So I found this spot really helpful. And you can see more details too, like where you're going, age range, time, and location, things like that. And here's a look at the left-hand column. Literally everything that you could be needing on this app, it's all right here. Now we're going to check out the Limelight Lounge, which is home to the karaoke shows as well as the comedy shows. So there's a lot of seating here. Like if the comedy show is really filled up, I appreciated how there was accessible seating with different levels. This was something that was very consistent throughout the Radiance. The ship is certified by KultureCity as being sensory inclusive, and they have bags that people who have sensory disabilities can take if they need some resources at the shows or just other parts about being on the ship. So definitely check out KultureCity and their collab with Carnival if you want to learn more. But I appreciated how they advertised this service throughout different parts of the ship, including the Jumbotron at the pool. I've personally never seen one of these claw machines at a casino, but I thought it was a very interesting, cool idea.
Oh!
If you want to go on excursions but you didn't book them ahead of time, Adventures in the lobby is where you can go to do that. Dream Studio, also in the lobby, is where you can order professional picture packages. The lobby has a lot of shopping options, and these tables outside of stores is something I haven't seen on other cruise lines. Pixels is different than Dreams because Dreams are like studio photography. These are all pictures that like traveling photographers, I guess you'd call them, throughout the ship and at the ports take pictures of you, and then you can order them after. There are some iPads that I'll show you where you can see like the prices. The prices are like between 16 to 19 starting, depending what picture size you get, but there's all different deals.
Are you getting the bracelet as well? No? Let me have it.
Some of these stores were really not scooter friendly, so as you can see, I was maneuvering quite dangerously. I don't know, dangerous, but definitely in danger of knocking stuff over. So that's something to keep in mind if you're going on the ship or thinking about going on the ship, but it's also something I hope that Carnival thinks about if they renovate the ship.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Never better, thank you.
Oh, good, good. The Liquid Lounge is the main theater, and I'll show how there's a few different entrances. Like this is right off of the main shopping area, and I like how there's mural and everything. And this is one of the accessible areas. Obviously not up those steps, but as you can see, there's some reserved seats right there. And to the left, there are also seats. So if you go straight here and then take a left where I'm pulling back, that's where we sat for the Love and Marriage show, which I'll show briefly. I actually thought this show was really entertaining and funny.
Tonight, I get to bring 3 couples onto the stage, ranging from our newlyweds to what I like to call our most experienced in life couple.
Bingo is also held here, and I'm going to show the accessible entrance on the bottom layer because that's where you would go play bingo more easily. And there's an accessible bathroom right through here as well. And now I'll show a few places where you can catch live music. The type of music varies depending on the night. Playing Sweet Caroline is the Red Frog Pub, and they have different types of musicians every night and dancing on the main floor as well. The arcade is not included, but I'll show around. There were kids groups where kids of different ages, like this one, Circle C, is 12 to 14, and this one is, I believe, 15 through 17 can hang out. I don't know anything about them. And Camp Ocean is for younger kids, more of like a babysitting service. So that you'd have to do your own research on, but I just wanted to show that they exist. On the opposite end, Serenity is a 21 plus area. Hello. Hello. I do find it a little strange that the staircase to get to the slides is like right next to Serenity, and I'll show from another angle what it looks like up there, because obviously I didn't go up those stairs. Now we'll look around Cloud 9, which is the gym and spa area, which also has this nail and hair salon. Like most cruise lines, a lot in here is not included. The gym is, but a lot of the extras are not. There's other shows throughout the ship, like in the lobby. This was Motown night, where both sides of the ship kind of competed with different Motown song challenges. It was pretty fun. The people on the ship were really fun, and karaoke was really a highlight of that. People really went all out.
Okay, you know what to do. slowly. When the beat drops, you're gonna throw one hand in the air. Get ready. Here we go. Now slowly bring it down, and now you march, march, march. Switch, 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 other side. You can shake it. Just like that. Woo! Okay. Okay, so they're gonna think about a towel animal that they might have seen in their cabin while they've been on vacation, right? It could be a bear, it could be a snake. That's my favorite, easiest towel animal to make. They're gonna come down the runway and they're going to become their favorite towel animal.
Performances even happened in the main dining room. These were our wait staff, and they were awesome, and a lot of them had really good voices. And now for mini golf, I will show the course and show our actual game after I show where I parked around the corner here. This is where you get the clubs of all different sizes. If you want to hear my final thoughts on the ship, you can just fast forward over this mini golf, and then my final thoughts will be right after that. If you've been watching since the Utopia vlog, Royal Caribbean's Utopia, you know that mini golf is something I've been trying to do on a cruise ship for a while now. And it seemed like it was going to be the same fate where there was no clubs for us to use, but as luck would have it, people are starting to finish up. I will say the mini golf course design looked a lot cooler on the Utopia. I will link that vlog if you haven't checked it out, but it's all about who wins, so you can come along to see me hopefully live up to all of my smack talking. I don't think these are real golf balls. These are not real golf balls, so hopefully that doesn't, if I lose, it's because they're not real golf balls. But if I win, it's because... Wow. The PGA Masters doesn't even have this level of intensity. Okay, that actually was not that bad. Oh! Loves an underdog story. That's why I'm losing right now. I have 8, Evie has 6, and Pam has 4 going into the 3rd hole. Okay, solid shot. Oh no. Okay, that's a 2. That's 2. That's 2. That is a 2. The weather conditions are starting to affect the play. It is getting chilly, and I brought a sweater. 13-13, Pam and Evie, and me with 14. It's getting close, folks. Okay. So Pam is at 19 on the 6th hole. I'm at 18, and Evie's at 17. Just like mother, like daughter, getting a 7. She's trying to game the system.
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
And she landed in the water. Oh, okay. Moving on to the last hole. 30, I have 30.
I have 34.
Evie has 34. Pam has 35. So if I don't need the Heimlich, you're looking at the mini golf champion, but I don't want to jinx it. Okay, yeah.
Get that on video?
No.
Oh, boy.
You didn't tell me to.
Are you recording?
Yeah, now I am.
Oh, okay. Well, get this music for this final hole. Let's go. Okay, no pressure. And Pam?
36 too.
Oh, mother-daughter tie. Mother-daughter tie. Your girl got 2 on that one for a final score of 32 to 36 with the other ladies. So you guys got what you were waiting for, watching me absolutely destroy in mini golf. Okay, I'm gonna hole in one. And Evie absolutely choked. I did. Hope you enjoyed that. So as far as activities, on the ship, they had like a ropes course, mini golf course, some slides. I heard the pool was super cold, but it was funny. Like I'm just comparing it a lot to Royal because that's more of the layout with those type of activities versus like Virgin or even like the Disney Wish kind of had some of that, but just less in general, honestly. Like comparing it to Royal Caribbean, I'm just comparing it to the Utopia. Like the slides weren't as fancy, but the one thing was like the pool was less crowded. I don't know if it's because the water was cold or what, but there just seemed to be more room in the pools, especially when I'm comparing it to like Virgin, which had like just sardines in the pools. You couldn't even, like I noticed kids in the pool like swimming. They could actually swim back and forth. You didn't have just like a bunch of people standing around. They had a lot of great shows. I think our cruise director was like the best cruise director I've seen on a ship. Her name is Lee A. Shout out to Lee A. On Royal, I didn't even know who the cruise director was. I don't know if it's because I didn't attend the event she was at, but this cruise director was like very like out in the open, seen a lot. She was really fun. She kept all the shows like very lively and got the crowd going, and yeah, she was awesome. There's like a lot of like things to do around, like aside from like random shows like trivia and like game shows. Like one thing I'll say is like all the guests on this ship were like ready to have fun. Like I am holding the ball because the ship is moving, but the guests here were ready to have fun. Like karaoke people were like really good. They'd be hard to follow, and not even just like voice wise, like they were just dancing and had all choreography. Yeah, there's something to do like all hours of the day. Like we just kind of took the approach like see where the day takes us and like see where we're at, and like there was always something to do when we were looking. As far as like shows, there's no like big show like you would see on like Disney has like the Broadway show. Virgin Voyages is known like for their like shows as well. Like like Royal, it kind of is like Royal where there's like more like poolside shows, but they don't have like the big like show-stopping show. Like Royal has like the water show. I made a full vlog of these shows on Royal if you're kind of curious what I'm like referring to with like big shows like water show, ice skating show, things like that. Like a musical, like they didn't have that, where that's something you may see on like a Disney or a Virgin ship. That is something I really enjoy a lot, but it was still really fun all around. They had some good comedians. They didn't have certain things like, oh, you can go like laser tag or you can do ice skating. They didn't have like one-off things that you had to sign up for, or like classes. I would say like Virgin, like we really had to like right when you get on the ship you have to like schedule the classes you want. So the pro is that you don't have to worry about being so scheduled because there wasn't really anything to schedule. So it's not like, oh, I have to get an early check-in time to get on the ship, and if I don't get on the ship, I'm not gonna get to do that thing I want. So there wasn't any of that stress, so it was more relaxed. But that just means like the classes and the shows were just more casual, and like the workout classes were not like included either. So like you could get a class pack, but it wasn't like on Virgin where like the classes are all included. So overall, I'd say it was a super fun ship. A lot of locals on this ship. It's out of Long Beach, and a lot of fun people. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, comment if you have any questions, and if you're interested in more from this trip, I'm also doing an kind of accessible room tour. You can see more of that there. Subscribe if you want to see any other accessibility reviews, but I'll also be posting about the food on this ship, overall thoughts, and more. And I have no idea what order I'll be posting them, so make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of that. Okay, thanks for watching.